Hey guys, welcome back to a new leap of faith. My name is Dylucke and today we're playing some Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So, I would have given my first impressions, but I played too much of this game already, so it's gonna be my second impressions, I guess. Anyways, let's start the game right here. So here we are on my Namekian. Now, for those of you who don't know, Dragon Ball Namekins are basically space slugs, so yeah, I thought the name was fitting. Lug the space slug. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and give a quick tour of the map of the most important places anyways. So we have the recreation, or I like to call it the shopping mall here. And we have the item shop, which has your basic healing items and such. And then we have the skill shop, which sells your skills. The mixing shop, which lets you create better healing items and such. We also have the clothing shop, which sells clothes, of course. The time-space delivery, which is basically your mailbox. And a new one for this game is the TP Metal Shop. Now, this one's only open on Fridays till Sundays, and it has some unique stuff to sell, which you can buy with medals. Now, medals, you can get those from doing quests, the parallel quests, or just playing some story missions. And we also have Gareed, which does tutorials. Well, the tutorials for how to move around the city and such. You'll also notice that I'm flying here. You actually have to do quite a few story missions before you can actually... well, before you are allowed to fly. Because they don't want people to just fly around and stuff like that, according to the story. According to my story, however, I thought it was more like, hey, let's shove down some vehicles down their throats and let them move around with that, because this is what you get before you do all those story missions up to the license. So, yeah, you get this to move around until then. And for some stupid reason, they put all the shops there, except the accessory one. They put that right over here. Don't ask me why. I was baffled. Why the hell put that right over here and the rest all the way over there? One of the important places is the school. We have some trainers here like Krillin, and Vegeta is actually my buddy. You can actually get a, well, kind of a buddy this time around, and he'll help you out when you're in trouble or something like that. And they also teach you skills, like Vegeta teaches you how to use his final flash and stuff like that. We also have the Elder Kai over here, which teaches the basic combat controls, as well as some more advanced stuff. If you did a lot of the quests and such, then you get to advance. And you actually have the advancement test desk right here, which lets you, well, learn more skills and such from the trainers. So, yeah, that's basically all it does, I guess. So you have to do that in order to get more skills. Then you saw me flying around, you saw the vehicle, but we also have another way of moving around the city, which is the transfer shop clerk. And if you find one of these, do talk to them, because it makes it a lot easier to move around. Now, for example, if we wanted to go back to the time machine station, then we could. We would just hit yes and stuff. And then it instantly transports us here. That's amazing, really. Normally you get a loading screen thrown at you or something like that. Not in this game. So most of you who have played the Xenoverse 1 will remember the parallel quests. Those who haven't played it, parallel quests are basically like short quests. You get a few objectives like defeat Krillin and defeat Goku, and then you get 2 hidden objectives which you actually have to find out by playing. So yeah, there's that. And if you finish those, then you finish the quest and you get rewarded for that. You have offline ones, which is basically with the AI. And you have online ones where you can basically join other people and try and beat the quest. The online parallel quests are way easier though, since you're playing with real people. Then we have the online battles right over here and the offline battles, which are basically just one-shot battles. They have a simple objective, namely just destroy the other team. We are gonna do our parallel quest here, so I can show you some combat. And let's go ahead and do the legendary Super Saiyan. So here we are with Team Namek, which is basically me, Piccolo, and Neil. So we also have some win conditions. This one it's pretty easy. We gotta defeat Goku and Krillin. And the lose conditions are pretty harsh because if Frieza dies, then it's over. If our whole team dies, then it's over. If the timer expires, then it's over. The harsh part about it is Frieza tends to jump in everywhere, so he tends to get hit a lot. But yeah, we are just gonna try our best and keep Frieza above 50% HP. So we're just smashing up Piccolo here. That's of course it doesn't turn around. That's something I noticed. Sometimes you try and do a skill and it won't turn around. Oh Jesus. Here we go.
Took too much damage.
Frieza's still pretty healthy, so that's good. And let's get rid of that kid. Kid, go on.
Hurry it up! This is just irritating.
Okay, so that kind of interrupted my whole ultimate attack. That's kind of sucky. I wish they didn't do that, because you spend like 3 bars, like gathering 3 bars of ki, and it's just gone as soon as someone else joins the battle. There we go. And let's get rid of Vegeta here. Well, what happened is we're kicking your ass, Vegeta.
Is this my limit? Impossible.
Also tend to do some orange attacks sometimes. I really don't know why it does that. I do like the stretchy arms on the Namekians though. Lets you get a bit of range on them. Ooh. Okay, let's do our Dodoria launcher again.
Yes, continue.
Sorry I'm late.
There we go. And let's get rid of Krillin, since Frieza is still above 50% HP.
I will defeat you.
I'll kill every little Saiyan remaining.
There we go.
I'll take care of the rest. For the sake of the Saiyans.
Let's charge up a little. And let's show our Kaioken.
People you mercilessly kill. You're done for. I can still do this.
Ah, we lost too much stamina there. I do like the Kaioken assault though. Though I put most of my points in the Ki Blast supers.
I'm used to this kind of pressure.
I'll also show some of that stuff in a minute when we finish this.
How dare you! You'll pay for this.
So normally we gotta kill both Goku and Krillin, but since we kinda murdered Krillin
Curse you, Frieza!
before Goku is dead and Frieza was still above 50% HP, we unlocked the secret objectives and Goku went
This is the end
Super
for you,
Saiyan.
Frieza! All those innocent people you
Though
shamelessly
he's
killed.
not that threatening really.
Krillin,
Let's
I'm going to let you get
do
away
this.
with this. I'm going to make you suffer.
What nonsense!
I love how you also get to play as like an evilish type of character. I mean, Goku's the good guy here. So let's do our Kaioken again. Come on, Goku. And a light grenade. Ah, missed. I do notice that that misses a lot. Whoa, he just hit me while doing my Kaioken. Huh.
Damn it! I shouldn't be
And that's
losing
an
here.
ultimate finish. Cool.
It seems you have some semblance of
So
motor skills.
here we have our
Until the
rank,
next lesson,
and
then.
I really don't get it because sometimes you get a Z and you did like almost nothing, and at other times you get a D and you basically murdered everything in a minute or something. Doesn't really make sense to me. So yeah. And then we get some Zenny and XP and stuff like that. They also changed a little bit about the customization. You have your equipment over here. Normally your equipment gives you stat bonuses and stat decreases. But they also put in something called a QQ bang, which is a strange word for stat increases, but whatever. A QQ bang basically gives you stat increases or stat increases with stat decreases. It depends on how powerful it is and which QQ bang you have. And it also overrides any stats on your clothes, which is really cool because that means you can dress however you want to. That wasn't in the first Xenoverse. In the first Xenoverse you had to dress how you wanted your stats. So if you wanted to be like full key supers and stuff like that, you had to dress with the clothes you got for that. This time around you can just pick whatever you want, take a QQ bang for the stats you want, and voila, that's it. So I don't have to wear hand stuff, I don't have to have an accessory. Hell, I can even lose the upper body stuff if I want to. I can just go naked. Well, not fully naked, but I can go half naked if I wanted to. So that's cool. They also put in the Super Souls, which are basically your Z Souls. This time around they have a little more of a support role though. So like when succeeding at a just guard, when you're Super Saiyan, when you're below a certain amount of HP, you get a increase to a certain stat, or you actually get revived with a 1 health bar and almost no stamina, stuff like that. They also changed the skill sets. You have your 4 super attacks, which you had in Xenoverse. You have your 2 ultimate attacks, which you had in Xenoverse. But then you also have a Awoken skill, which is basically stuff like Super Saiyan, Kaioken. For Namekians you have Become Giant. So you actually become as big as a Saiyan ape, which is pretty cool. And then you have the Evasive skill. The cool thing about the Awoken skills is that normally it would have taken up a ultimate attack. And this time around, with this game, it doesn't. So that's pretty neat that they did that. What I think about the game is it's cool, but it gets a little dull because the objectives are mostly the same. It's beat opponent to a pulp, and that's about it. You do have some objectives which are like get the Dragon Balls or defend, like for example, like the one we did, defend Frieza, make sure he doesn't die. So it makes it a little bit more challenging. Though don't expect like a deep challenge out of it. It's just like beating up guys, and that's basically it. But yeah, that's basically what Dragon Ball is all about anyways, so if you like Dragon Ball, you're gonna love this. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much my first impressions for today. If you like this video, then leave a like or a comment down below. As always, sharing would be really awesome, and if you haven't already, then hit that subscribe button with all your might. And I'll see you guys in the next Leap of Faith. Bye!